Let's talk about the truth. So, truth is the foundation for authenticity and trust. Without it, there can be no real intimacy. So, truth is the real foundation for authenticity and trust, and without it, there can be no real intimacy. When a partner experiences betrayal, they could go through a time where they say, nothing between us was real. And it makes sense why they go there. That's a fight or flight. That's a safety seeking mode of being, black and white, all or nothing, safe or not safe. Makes sense why their brains go there. But the reality is that there probably was a lot that was real, but not as much as they thought. And so there was some level of intimacy. It feels so dangerous now. Their brains want to say none of it was real. But the thing is, there were some things that were true, some stories that were shared from the past that were true, some things that you got to know about your partner that were true. So there's a level of intimacy that could be real there. The problem, though, is that it wasn't what you believed, and that is traumatic to the brain. The main point here is that if I'm not sharing truth, if I'm not bringing truth to bear, then I'm not showing up authentically, and I can't build a reliable foundation of trust, because as soon as you realize that I'm not bringing the truth, how can you trust me then? Now, the second point is that shared states of being not built on truth are fantasies. Even if I'm feeling intensely, if that shared state is built on a lie, that is rooted in fantasy, not reality. And that is not intimacy. Intimacy has to be standing on the truth. Telling the truth, though, can be really scary. I use a lot of examples just because of the work I do about things like affairs and that sort of thing. But even little things. No, I don't like that new shirt you bought. No, I didn't really care for dinner tonight. No, I don't really want to go to that event with you. Being truthful could be really, really scary. And there are a lot of obstacles to it, but I think one of the ones that is predominant is shame, because shame poisons our thinking about truthfulness. Shame says, if you say that, you will be rejected, or you will be despised, or you will be ridiculed, or you will be exiled. There are a lot of verbs that could be filled in that blank of you will be blank, but they all point to a disconnection in the relationship, of further distance, of being sent away, of being not accepted but rejected in some way. And so shame is really a very complex emotion. It's a mixture of both the pain of the anticipated rejection or felt rejection and the fear of it or its consequences all at once. Shame is incredibly powerful, and shame can often keep us from speaking the truth. But to enjoy real intimacy, I have to choose the truth over shame. Jason Martinkus has a great line about this, where he talks to men about how they need to have this mindset about their wives. I'd rather lose you than lie to you. That's standing on the truth. That's powerful there. So we have to have truth.